大家好，我是 Teresa.
我是 Patrick.
我们是 PaperDoll, and this is
Frexh.
Well, I started off playing piano, and then when I was about 14, I started taking opera lessons. I don't even remember life without singing or piano in it, so I guess that's how I started, through my mom. Thanks, Mom.
Everyone in my family kind of plays music, you know, my dad, my brothers, my cousins all play, so we all kind of just grew up playing.
Actually, his dad was in a band called Spitfire in the 80s, and U2 actually opened up for them in Ireland. He's being very modest, but like his whole family's super talented. So our song is on a Dayquil commercial, and it played like during the World Series, and it was on the Oscars and like crazy big shows like that.
Too much talking about the next time I may not be good for you.
So we recorded Anything at All in Mandarin.
We actually recorded it in Ireland.
When we toured Ireland last year, like obviously no one had seen us before. You see people in the audience and they're kind of like, oh, what's this about? Like I've never seen them, and then by the end they're like on their feet dancing, and so that's like my biggest rush when we kind of like went over a crowd. We're really lucky to like just be around that all the time, and Shanghai is gonna blow our minds, I'm sure. I'm just really excited.
Yeah, I've never been to Shanghai, but really looking forward to going because, you know, just heard that it's kind of developing its own scene and its own sound, that the bands there are actually kind of similar to the way, you know, Liverpool and Manchester in England have their own sounds, that like people have been comparing that between how Beijing and Shanghai are developing their own sort of unique music sounds, and the bands that are coming out of there are very, you know, interesting. So I'm very interested to see like some of the live music there as well.
It's just an exciting place to be, and like living in New York, it's really exciting to hear about like an even more progressive, like cooler city. So I'm really, really stoked to go. To me, fresh means a new perspective, new ideas.
You're taking something and you're just putting it out there, and it's new and exciting. It's just a good description of I think what we're trying to get going. And the organizers of Frexh are trying to organize in Shanghai. They take in, you know, just some kind of raw talent and just putting it out there.
Raw talent.
Yeah.
I know, you think you did it for me. I know, you think you did it.
Frexh 2010.
See you in Shanghai!